Button.
Button. Thank you, I forgot.
Button.
I forgot. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Cyberpunk campaign. I'm your host, Bugboy1014. And I'm joined by my guests, Foxy, Darkstar, and Alder. Say hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
I now realize why I keep forgetting Zoro's name is because you're the only one that on the Discord server your name does not match your character. And so I'm seeing.
Sorry for being original.
No, it's fine. That's perfectly
How
fine.
dare you?
Being original is okay. My memory is just shit. So, yeah. Also, yes, as is customary, Darkstar will be typing into the actual Roll20 chat, and that will be important to read today, because today, as the music cue suggests, will be a somber socializing day. Why? Well, let's recap what happened, shall we? So, Alder suplexed a helicopter. So all of you are chasing after a dog, or trying to find a dog. You got ambushed. Round Arcstar, if I remember correctly. Go ahead.
We didn't get ambushed. We were on our way to check out one of the marked locations, and we were passing by previous area we've been in, and one of my steel defenders saw. No, not steel defenders. What am I saying? Shield guardians saw corporate and made a hasty left turn. I task failed successfully and crashed into a building with Rattle's other dog, which brought up some heat for us, and I split the group in order to meet up at the research area, and things kind of went spiraling down.
Yeah, because Alder chose to go up a building, you went off in a different direction, and Rattle just ran directly at them, if I remember correctly. Which caused Rattle to get whacked pretty quickly as they ran directly at them and then flew up into the sky as fast as they could, which was not fast enough because the amount of pistols firing at them shot them out of the sky and injured their wing. Didn't injure their wing, but shot them out of the sky and killed them. Their armor then went into automatic process mode and flew to Alder, who at the time was trying to catch them with the nanobots. And then they were being chased after by a helicopter, which Alder then proceeded to use the nanobots to reach out and suplex the helicopter. But when this happens, that it caused a large shockwave in the street, which blew out the bottom of one of the buildings, which caused a big evacuation event, and that was a whole bunch of shenanigans.
Tourist season, it gets very crazy.
Stupid advertisement. Anyway.
It does.
So, to make a very long story short, you teamed up with corporate to try and save as many civilians as you can. Ronald Arcstar got injured under an elevator, nearly broke his wing, and is unconscious. Is not unconscious, but is in their armor with very low health. Are they unconscious? Actually, I don't think they are.
I'm pretty sure they went conscious at some point because of healing.
Oh yeah, you brought them up to like 2 HP. Right. Alder, meanwhile, is completely unconscious as they got freaking...
Oh, they got up.
How?
What spell did I use? I used one spell.
If you're talking
I'm
about...
trying to think.
If you're talking about Spare the Dying, that stabilized
Oh no,
you.
I didn't die. I just remember I survived on a sliver of health.
Oh. Well, either way, none of you are unconscious, but your armor... I did remember, your armor is totaled, Alder. Your armor is broken, and you're actually walking around with manual strength. Which, thank goodness, you're strong enough to be able to manually walk around a 2-ton armor, but yeah. It's slow going, and you're all currently held up into a rope trick. Why are you held up into a rope trick? Well, because you tried evacuating this building as much as you could. Couldn't do everything. It collapsed into another building, and is causing that building to have an issue, and corporates surrounding you, and you called the distress signal for bolts, and you're basically just checking out of the situation, because it's now completely out of your depth. And so you decide to hold up in a rope trick. This session is going to be the 1 hour period of time that you all learn the rope trick. This is going to be a bit of a special session. Do you know why?
Why?
It's going to more or less go in real time. As in, we're really going to spend an hour, and the conversation is going to flow in real time. How's that sound?
Yeah.
I mean, granted, we might spend like 2 or 3 hours talking and doing a 1 hour discussion, but still, this entire session will be the rope trick. And when the session ends, that's when the rope trick ends. So...
We'll see what sort of mayhem is outside waiting for us.
Right. And the other reason why I'm doing this is because we've had a lot of action-packed sessions recently, so... I want a nice one where we can just unwind a bit more. It just has... Because, like, when's the last time all of you have just sat down and talked to each other?
3, 4, 5, probably 6 sessions ago.
Yeah, and even then, wasn't Alder not there?
No.
Right. So, including Alder, probably more like 12. Anyway, in this session, all of you are going to be sitting in here with not much to do. We have not leveled up because the head DM wanted Group 1 to be higher. Yeah. No, they wanted to be higher level. They wanted to be equal level. They did not want us to be higher level. That's what it was. So yeah, I'm not allowed to give all of you a level up, which is bullshit because I want to. But Flame said no, so...
Flame's the head DM. This is campaign rules, so they just abide by them.
Yeah, I'm technically an assistant DM in the cyberpunk campaign. I just run Group 2, which is this one. Technically, they run Group 1, so... It's funny because, like, Group 2 was meant to be the support group, but then just kind of spun off into its own thing. Technically speaking, Group 1 will eventually meet up with Group 2 story-wise, but... Go ahead.
No, that actually made me go, wait, what?
Yeah, because from what Flame has told me, Group 2 is in the same... Well, yeah, Group 2 and Group 1 are in the same world. It's just that Group 2 is, quote, in much higher, in a much higher section of corporate than what Group 1 is in.
Oh.
So, basically, where you guys are right now is going to be a late game section for Group 1. From what I understand of it.
That explains why it's like this.
Yeah, it explains why I'm not holding back and why there's so much crap going on. Kind of. That's what you originally meant to be. You're kind of meant to be the scouts for Group 1 and, like, the tech guys that help them with heist missions. Which is why the first session was all about setting up a bank heist.
Domino's order carry out.
Shut up, Domino's.
Shut up, Domino's.
Topping pizza for $7.99.
Basically, getting the group. We're basically
Domino's.
supplying the group with, yes, Domino's.
Damn corporate commercials.
Domino's, tech, and money, which we have none of.
Oh, you have money.
Somewhere in the distance, Cathena's like, I heard Domino's.
Cathaglis, this is not your campaign. We do have money and powerful weapons. Yes. Though you're currently down one powerful weapon because Alder's armor is broken.
Alder does have favor from the last thing she did from the last heist.
Yeah. So it's not like... Yeah. She's basically calling in this favor for Bolt, right? To get Bolt to do this right now. We are dead to Bolt, yeah.
Well, we are about to be because we still need to finish the other task.
To be fair, you don't have the
basically
capability to do
did
that right now.
Well, yes, but we basically got dragged into a side mission.
No, you got dragged into a situation that was way over your head, and you all tried to be a hero and did a good job, but then got nearly killed and need evac. Which reminds me, since this is a conversation that's happening in universe, what the fuck is my character in this? I'm thinking about it.
The voice inside Alder's head.
Wait, you can just hear Fenrir inside your head?
No, I said as a joke.
Well, okay, to be fair, Fenrir can talk through all of technologies, so technically he can talk through the power armors. Okay, I don't know if that's something he could do, but I could see that being something he can do. But AI programming. Oh, right. I know what this is. So, my voice is Foxy's Paladin AI assistant.
Oh.
That would explain it. Have you found that that's being the explanation,
That's why
Foxy?
I talk to you in game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because...
Alder just went with it after a certain point.
Right, it's why I'm cavalier about talking to you in-game, in-character, because technically speaking, you want to know who that AI is meant to represent?
Me.
Silvestro.
Doesn't Alder have the mark on
Yep.
her?
Yep.
Which is why she can casually hear it but doesn't question it.
Yeah, that's why you can also see the AI like Foxy. But in Foxy's case, they don't have the mark, they just have the AI. Which effectively acts as their vows for their paladin crap. Which is funny, because actually, hold on, what level are you all?
Damn. Why did
I'm pretty sure 10 or 11.
Are you all?
10 or
Wait, what?
11.
I don't think you're that.
No. Let's check.
I don't believe you're that.
5, 8, 9.
Zoro.
You're level 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, Zoro is
I
level 10.
missed.
You did miss a lot of sessions, to be fair.
Freaking hell!
And because of a certain artifact, I gain 1 level in Paladin, which makes me level 11.
I didn't know I was supposed to be level 10. I'm just gonna quickly fix that.
Yeah, Royal Darkstar is also level 10. Yeah, I think it's because at one point when I did a level up, you weren't there for that session, and I forgot to tell you about it. And you know what? I feel like doing something special, and right now I don't care. I'm gonna say all of you get a level up. Screw what Flame says.
So we're 11.
So yeah, you're all level 11, and we're also gonna spend this session not only talking in character, but also figuring out your level ups. Does this sound fun? Sounds like a fun hangout session.
Oh,
It's cast
right.
Platinum Plus.
I need to react to what
Yeah.
Battle said in
Yes.
game.
Air
Something
technician for-
bandage on Windows. Does anyone have any bandages for my wings?
No. Best I could do is healing touch, but
Foxy's got some hot glue, but that's about it. Do you want to hot glue your wings back together? Foxy, add hot glue to your inventory.
Wait, can I actually Really?
Yes, go add hot glue to your...
Ooh, I can get fighter
Yay,
level 3.
Yeah. But yeah, all of you are getting a level up.
How do we explain me suddenly having hot glue now?
You looted from the building at some point when you're rescuing people.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. Or, hell, we could say it fell into your inventory at some point because of all the weird crap and things collapsing. Maybe it just fell into your bag. I don't know.
Lots of weird stuff happens. No one can explain chaos. Chaos can only explain us.
This is the series where randomly a portal will appear and throw garlic bread at people. Like, let's not question this.
Blink of Douglas!
And Finreal. Finreal started doing that too, thanks to Catangus.
Because Douglas just taking that from Federer, just like, hey, I could do that? Yes.
Yeah. Hell, it's even crossed universes and made an appearance in the Drawn World series that Caleb does. Caleb has been pelted in the face by a garlic bread before.
Yay!
Which is in a different multiverse. It's like, what the fuck? Anyway.
God damn it, now I'm just imagining Catangus having fun with this.
Yeah, it's just throwing garlic bread into all the universes.
Live action Surge now.
Cool. What, Foxy, what are you gaining for your 11th level?
Wait, how come my hit points are negative 12?
Are you down?
I believe you're down. Either that or you never fixed your damn hit
I
points.
shouldn't? I'm pretty sure last session, pretty much live was the one that's carrying you guys up.
Yeah, so you never marked your hit
Well,
points
that's-
properly. Oh, actually, all of your health goes back. So, all of your health goes back to full. Do you know why?
Why?
Because that happens when you level up. Your health goes to full.
Oh, so we're all fixed.
Except for Rattle's
I don't need
wings,
to
because it.
Yay!
Except for Rattle's wing, it doesn't repair body parts. It just.
Yeah, except
Yeah. So, we do have two permanent injuries, one being Alder's armor, and the second being Rattle's wing.
we could fix the armor. Things is nothing more concerning.
And you could fix the wing too, as long as someone gets a greater restoration spell. Or a regenerate spell. But, unfortunately, those are both high-level spells.
I can either level up my paladin or pick up a class for no reason.
Oh wait, I am fighter level 3. I could pick up a subclass.
Yeah, and a fighting style.
Ooh. Trying to think.
What about Mariner? Wait, no, you're wearing... Wait, you wear power armor. Never mind, you wear heavy armor. I was about to say Mariner, because Mariner is cool, but you wear heavy armor, so that's important. By the way, Foxy, what's your subclass for Paladin?
Rogue.
What?
I'm
Oh,
a
you just
Paladin rogue.
I know that you're Paladin Rogue. What's your level in Paladin? What's your current levels at?
Oh,
Legit 5.
Okay, what's your subclass in Paladin
I'm
then?
a
Because
paladin and 5 rogue.
Paladin gets a subclass at level 3. What's your subclass in Paladin?
I never got one.
Yeah, you did. You also got a subclass of Rogue. See, it says it's Thief Rogue.
Let's see.
Oath of Treachery Paladin. There we
Treachery Paladin 5.
go. There we go. You, Foxy, Zoro, due to recent events and due to the, actually, okay, so there is one actually special event that does happen during this rope trick talk thing. Alder, what are you doing most of this short rest as you all talk?
Trying to patch up wounds, trying to help everyone, trying to like see how I could fix things in the limited time.
Okay, so
How you get out of your suit first?
Oh yeah.
right. Okay,
You're still
so
in your suit.
yes. Anyway, this is important. So, at some point during it, I don't really care specifically when. At some point during the hour, you would probably come in physical contact with Foxy, right?
Yes.
So, when you touch Zoro, the AI that is in Zoro's head and the mark that's on your shoulder resonate with green energy.
Oh no.
As a stupid advertisement starts. Goddamn corporate advertisements. Anyway, as it resonates with green energy, the green energy travels from Alder's arm in shooting directly into Foxy's brain. Zoro's brain. Zoro, I'm going to need you to give me a wisdom save.
Oh no.
As Silvestro is doing some shenanigans. 19. You did good. Alright, so a fact that is known quite well about Silvestro in my campaign, but is not known very much here. Did you know that Silvestro was the founder of a certain paladin subclass?
No, I didn't. I actually did not know.
Yes, at least in my campaign. I don't know if this is true in the cyberpunk campaign. In my campaign, he is the one who originated the Oath of Ancients Paladin, which back then was known as Oath of the Green Knights, but eventually became known as Oath of Ancients. You, Zoro, just gained a second Paladin subclass. You gained Oath of Ancients Paladin as a subclass.
Oh, hey.
You get to keep Oath of Treachery. You just have 2 now.
Oh, what does the second one do?
Go look it up on the compendium.
Character.
Oh.
No. Additional features and trait, yes. Oath of old what?
No, Ancients.
Oh. Oath of ancient, that's it?
Yeah. Oath of Ancients. Yep, right there, from Player's Handbook. Can I choose straight words for your Rangers subclass? Are you getting level 3 in Ranger, Rattle?
I didn't think of which subclass.
Yeah, I'll help you with that in a second, Alder. I would be okay with it, Rattle, with one caveat. It has to be a mechanical Drake, not actually a physical Drake. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with you doing Drake Warden, but it's actually like a Steel Defender sort of mechanical Drake, not actually... actually, you know what? I have a perfect stat block for you. Thanks to Alder's book buying, I actually have one for the Clockwork Dragon. You remember that one, Alder?
Race. Here's classes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bard,
from the
Ranger, Cleric, Druid.
Acquisitions Incorporated.
Here's Paladin. Oh, it's Oath of the Ancients.
Yes. Oh, I actually have, Oh, interesting. So I have Clockwork Dragon, but then I also have One-Headed Clockwork Dragon. I have Clockwork Dragon and then One-Headed Clockwork Dragon, which One-Headed Clockwork Dragon is from the Creature Codex, and is like a bigger cousin to the basic one, because the basic one's from Acquisitions Incorporated. but we'll use the basic one for now. I'll go ahead and drag it out onto the map. But yeah, Oath of the Ancients.
Kindle the light, shelter the light, preserve your own light, be the light.
Eat the
Who am I
light.
to you, the radiant? Okay, elf spells, paladin. I'm pretty sure I get the 3rd and 5th level spells because I'm that level, right?
Yep,
No, does it
Yep.
not work like that?
you do.
Okay. Ensnaring strike. Speak of animals. What animals? It's cyberpunk. They're basically all dead.
No.
Wait.
Moonbeam, Misty Step, plant growth, protection from energy, ice storm, and stones. Oh wait, no, those are 13 level spells.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Alder gained a ridiculous amount of HP, by the way.
Channel divinity. When you take this oath at 3rd level, you gain the following 2 channel divinity options: Leader's Wrath and Turn the Faithless.
So I'll click show to players. You should
Showed it
all...
as a character stat, not an NPC.
Okay, close out of it, and everyone close out of it, then I'll click show the player. How about now?
Still as a character. Wait, what happens if I just click NPC? Will it just do the same thing? No, it's a blank sheet.
Hold on. Oh, it's fine. Show the players.
I'll info.
Character sheet is what you're trying to go to. Bio and info is, it just tells you the background of what these things are. Alder, you're not able to see it. Did you close out of it?
I did.
Okay. It should have popped up for you again, Alder. What
Nope.
does it look like?
Still empty.
Okay, try leaving Roll20 and coming back.
Sorry, I was just calculating my levels.
Yeah. Rattle, are you able to see the stat sheet though? Because you're the main one I care about being able to see. What are your thoughts on the Clockwork Dragon?
Sorry, I have to bring this up. What's this ticking sound coming from?
I know it from my end. Oh, now I see it.
I don't hear a ticking sound. Oh wait,
Oh,
It's the-
are you talking about that? The
I don't hear anymore.
you don't hear it right now?
I just heard it.
Yeah, that's my ceiling fan. It's the
Oh!
it's one of the drawstring cords hitting the glass bell things constantly because my ceiling fan wobbles as it goes. And my dad didn't believe me for the longest time. Yeah, the entire thing shakes and wobbles. There's a reason why I don't have my ceiling fan on during streams, despite how hot it gets in my room when I don't have it on. Apologies.
For like the past minutes, I thought I was doing insane.
No, you were not going insane. That was my ceiling fan. Wait. Clockwork Dragon Sentient, it has amazing mental stats. Yes, it is built to be a actual AI construct.
I'm sorry, it was just interesting the fact of it's sentient, which is not a commonality.
Yeah, because this is from Acquisitions Incorporated. Do you know what Acquisitions Incorporated is?
Legal.
Legal? What?
It's the legal system in D&D, isn't it?
It's one of the actual campaign settings.
Yeah, but isn't it more based on like a court case?
Sure. I've never ran the adventures. I don't know.
All I know is it has a lot of robots.
Nice to summon the dragon appears. The dragon is friendly to you. The dragon companions. Okay, so I will give you an option, Round Darkstar. You can either, one, choose to use the Drake Companion stat blocks, or two, you can choose just to use the Clockwork Dragon stat
Hey.
block.
I think someone has been following us.
I think you're an advertisement. Shut up.
I think someone is following us.
Yeah, that was her, like, Honkai Train or one of those gacha games. Okay, so, yeah, as part of this green energy thing, a bronze dragon comes out of a small green portal. The green portal coming out of Zoro's head. So, Zoro, a clockwork dragon, crawls out of your head.
That's why my mind has been so full.
Yeah. You have gained a new friend, Rattle. You may name it. I like to imagine you spend most of the rest of the actual conversation just thinking of a name to give it. Alright, I helped Rattle with their stuff. Alder, would you like my help?
Yes.
What are you picking currently?
Well, I'm trying to think of a subclass because I just reached level 3 in fighter.
Did you already pick a fighting style?
What fighting style did I choose? I'm trying 2-weapon fighting, even though I don't think that's that good.
If you plan on, it's not super great because you don't actually use 2 weapons. Unless you plan on attacking with both your claws, it's not super useful.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I want to choose something better.
Yeah. Let me go look at fighting. Do I have a list? Yeah, of just fighting styles. Here we go.
Is there one that could better use the nanobots?
Maybe.
That was not meant for like being said out loud. I'm sorry. That was like an inner thought.
It's fine. You said it out loud, and so I was able to hear it.
TF2 sounds.
The reason why there was a TF2 sound is twofold. One, I forgot to set myself on Do Not Disturb. And two, my phone got a notification because someone messaged me on Discord. And that's my that's my phone's notification sound is the TF2 notification sound.
That's what it is.
Yeah, because I'm like, I want to customize the notification sound. What's the most iconic notification I've ever heard? Ba-da! So yeah, I use that as my thing. TF2 is my notification sound, and Spamton is my ringtone.
Phantom as in his theme or what the sound he makes?
The Spamton theme. I will send it to you on Discord if you don't know which one I'm referring to.
Wait, is this copyrighted actually?
That's why I'm sending it on Discord, not just playing it on my phone, because I could do that. I don't know if Toby Fox copyrighted it, but I'm not going to test that theory.
No, he doesn't copyright.
Oh, really? So I can play...
Because his game is based on a Nintendo product, and there's a copyright, him copyrighting it is completely out the window.
Wait, so I can actually play it on
But
here?
sure.
I'll try.
Highly questionable, yes, but as far as I'm aware, he doesn't copyright.
Okay, so let me actually find my...
Let's just play like 10 seconds.
I'm gonna play,
Let's just play 10 seconds of it just to be safe.
I'll play a little bit longer. Let me go find it. Sounds and vibrations. Ringtone. I have the file labeled, by the way, as spamted ringtone final form, with form being in all caps. Yeah. And that's where it... Yeah. Unfortunately, that's where it ends, because my phone has a 1-minute limit on how long a ringtone can be. Which is why I was fine letting it all play out. We are currently still doing... so thank you, Rattle. That reassures me that I was fine doing what I did. They posted in Group 2 chat, that basically, yeah, you're allowed to use Undertale and Deltarune soundtrack music as much as you want, as long as it's not being used for commercial purposes. AKA, you're not trying to sell it. Which does explain one thing. Do you know what it explains?
What?
Why I hear Field of Hopes and Dreams in the background of so many damn videos on YouTube. Like, there is so many videos where I'm listening to it and it's like talking about like an iceberg chart or whatever, and I just softly hear Fields of Hopes and Dreams in the background while they're talking about like a Toho iceberg or something, like something unrelated. The one that got me was the World War II Nazi iceberg I was watching, had a Deltarune music in the background. I was like, what?
That's why I
Somewhat confident on, and I'm pretty sure Toby Fox doesn't copyright because he ain't those heartless corporations that just want money.
Yeah, Zune, by the way, is the same way. Do you know who Zune is?
No.
He is the dude who makes Toho music. You know, I assume you all know what Toho is.
no.
Okay. There's a dumb meme from Toho. So, I'm not going to go into the basics of Toho right now because there's literally 2 different videos I could link that do it far better than I could in a shorter time, and each of them takes an hour. But at its briefest example, Toho is a franchise that has been around for a very long time, since 1995 in the PC... Actually, sorry, no, PC 98 series. It was back in 1998. And it's similar to Undertale in the fact of it's a game made by a very small team. In particular for Zune, it's one guy. Like, he literally makes all the games by himself. Including all the... Yeah, including all the character designs and all the music. And there is over 250 characters in this game. And every single one has a musical theme, with a lot of them having multiple. And they're all different themes. So, like, there's well over 300 tracks in Toho. And, yeah, they're all free to use. It's awesome. in the same non-commercial stuff. Some of the tracks from the spin-off fighting games you might have to be a little careful about, but the tracks from the main games, go for it. I only say that because the spin-off fighting games are technically made by other companies that work with Zoom, so, you know, they might have different laws and that sort of stuff, but as far as I understand, Toho music's perfectly fine. Also, it has probably the largest variety of remixes out there. I'm just, like, you think the Undertale fandom is dedicated in terms of musical remixes. Toho's been as dedicated, if not more, for far longer than Undertale has even existed. Like,
Well, you know.
Undertale's getting close. Like, it's strange how close Undertale is actually getting to having the same fan base size as Toho. But this also kind of makes sense because it freaking exploded, not only in America but also in Japan. Actually, one more random fact. You want to know what's my favorite random fact about Undertale in Japan?
Sure.
The way Sans talks in the Japanese dialogue is so freaking hilarious if you know the context. So, Alder, are you, of the three people here, you seem the most likely to know this. Do you know anything about Japanese language?
Yes.
So,
That's what my name comes from.
Yeah, I figured. Do you know, anything about how Sans talks in Undertale?
Yes.
You agree it's also very hilarious.
I'm going to share to you another fact.
In fact, Sans
They were
played
doing the news and casually Sans played like the chill theme, like when he's talking.
Yeah.
And then someone just comes like, "I'm glad it's not Megalovania. People would probably think the weather's just everything's going to die."
You want to have a bad time? do 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 do.
And they didn't even know it was that. They were just saying it's their cool song that their daughter showed to them.
It is a cool song, though, and to be fair, Toby Fox is fine with them using it on the news, probably. It's funny. Undertale is one of the few fan bases where even the obscure musical tracks that like aren't even technically in the game but are on the OST, people still know about them, and it's still well known. Would you like a good example of a really rare musical track that's almost never heard in game but everyone knows about?
Yes.
It's Raining Somewhere Else.
You mean the one that plays when you go on a date with Sans?
No, not that one. That's the one we talked about before. It's Raining Somewhere Else is the one when you find Goner Kid.
No, it's also the Sans Date song.
Oh, is it?
Which is weird because it is also the song that plays when you fight Goner Kid.
Yeah. Well, they both have connections to Gaster, so it kind of makes sense. Also, the somber tone fits them. Oh god. Since we're talking about Toho and Undertale, I now need to bring up, since we're talking about Raining Somewhere Else.
This is coming in from Alder's attack.
I don't know if I sounds close because Bug, please don't tell me we could run into Booster Gold from DC. No! Why the fuck would I put Booster Gold into D&D? No.
I'm just trying to figure out this fighting style and subclass.
Yes, I'll go ahead and do that.
Welcome to our world.
Actually, you know,
A world of
stupid advertisement.
drift.
Actually, you know what? Let me check something real quick.
Because I want something to fit Alder and her resolve and her, like, you know, status.
Actually, you know what? Since, I'm gonna pause the Shady Tavern music for a second.
Okay.
Mind if I play a song that is, my favorite remix song featuring it somewhere else?
Sure.
How's right now?
I am gonna have to turn down my phone a little bit. One's a bit of a louder song. Let me know if you all can hear this, by the way.
Oh,
Mm.
I heard this somewhere before.
This is It's Raining Somewhere Else, mixed with the song Japanese Theme, which is one of Yukari's songs.
I know I heard this somewhere. I just can't remember the name.
I've probably shown it to you if that's what happens.
No, you didn't show it to me. I know I heard this somewhere on YouTube before.
Oh! I'm pulling it from YouTube. It is from The King 35 is the dude who made this.
Yes. Na-na-na-na-na-na.
It's part of his Undertale DDD series, which is a really good Undertale thing.
What's the one I heard it from?
Yeah, I love Undertale DDD. It's one of my favorite fandom Undertale things. Which, it totally fits the vibe of this stream, by the way, because like this is a totally super chill stream, since all of you are just hanging out and doing a little love. Plus, I'll shut up about the fun thing. Alright, Alder. Go ahead. Oh, right, I was looking up a fighting style for you. That's what I was doing.
Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out like fighting style and martial archetype that fits Alder.
Do you already have blind fighting?
I have close quarters,
Right.
shooter.
But would blind sight benefit you?
Have you ever been to a fight?
That's not what that means. So, blind sight means that if someone's within 10... with blind fighting, if someone's within 10 feet of you, even if they're invisible, you know they're there.
That would actually fit.
Yeah, because basically with blind fighting, you can think of as kind of like blind sight. You think of as kind of similar to your spidey sense in terms of it doesn't matter if you can see them, you just know they're there if they're within 10 feet of you.
Well, Daredevil.
Kind of, but only for 10 feet.
So blind fighting.
Yeah, blind fighting, I think would be a good one. It's a good generic one. Let's put it that way. Normally I'd suggest Mariner, but you're using heavy armor. There's also archery if you want to get extra accuracy on your ranged weapons. And there is, well, defense if you just want to get extra AC. Those are the ones I would suggest. What are your thoughts?
Blind fighting, I think I'm taking.
Okay. Alright. Now onto your subclass. Also,
Sorry, I love that drop.
yeah, I want to hear that again. Do you want me to back it up?
Yes. What? Close quarter. I have close quarter.
Yeah.
When did you give me a suggestion?
Rattle, you did not. Or at least if you did, we haven't seen it. Oh, wait, said the field of Alder would be Psy Warrior. That's what it is. Because of the headaches and Psychopath. That's what Rattle said. But that's not a fighting style, that's a subclass. Also, I'm going to advise against Psy Warrior. Do you know why?
Why?
It's a pain in the ass to keep track of, but it doesn't give you very good abilities. Like, you could go for it, it's just kind of an underpowered class. You'd more go for flavor rather than anything else.
Is that true sight already because of werewolf? No.
No. Werewolf doesn't give you true sight. Almost nothing in the Tumult game gives you true sight.
I think that was my only, like, blind thing that I'm fixing.
Yeah. The only other fighting style I might recommend is unarmed fighting. But that's if you want to punch people.
Punch people.
Because
Nah.
unarmed fighting would let you have your unarmed strikes be 1d6 plus your straight mod, or 1d8 plus your straight mod if you don't have any weapons at all. But don't you already have a natural claw attack that's stronger?
Neat.
So yeah, you don't need that. As for your subclass, well, we have a lot of subclasses. Do you know why?
Does that mean...
Because we not only have all the basic ones available from the normal books, we also have, you know, all the martial archetypes available from all the freaking books that you bought me. AKA all the deep magic books.
This is going to take a while. I'm going to go eat my lunch, okay?
Go ahead, go eat lunch, grab water. Yeah, we don't need to stick around for this one. We can just kind of leave and come back when we choose. This is more of a casual stream.
Nostalgia is a simple.
Shut up.
Oh, you just said nostalgia is a simp.
No, it's a nostalgia is a sentimentality. I'm gonna play this again, and then we're gonna go back to the Shady Tavern. That was notification on my phone. Okay, it searches. I have it filtering by subclass, but it doesn't tell me what. Okay, it doesn't tell me automatically whether what this is for. Whether it's required or not.
You out.
What?
Music is louder than your voice.
How about now?
Better.
Okay, so let's go over the basic ones. So, do you use guns a lot, Alder? I don't really think so.
I don't think so, besides the once.
Yeah. You know what would actually be pretty cool for you? And it would fit given your whole nanobot nonsense.
Hmm?
Echo Fighter.
Honestly, you're thinking Echo Fighter or Persistent Knight.
The hell is this? Where do you see the fighter subclasses from the books, by the way?
Storm.
What do you mean by
The Storm Threat.
Oh, okay. You mean Prescient Knight?
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Well, if it was persistent, it would be P-E-R, not P-R-E. The archetypal Prescient Knight is the culmination of long years of study and dedication to the craft of combat, supplemented by the use of magic to find a glimpse of the future, makes it possible to turn back the hands of time. Flavor-wise, that doesn't fit.
Fair.
Whereas Echo Knight would be a mysterious and feared frontline warrior of the Kryn dynasty. The Echo Knight has mastered the art of using dunamis to summon the fading shades of unrealized timelines to aid them in battle. Surrounded by the echoes of their own might, they charge into the fray as a cycling swarm of shadows and strikes. So to translate, you know how to pull shadowy versions of alternate timeline duplicates of yourself to aid you in combat. Which kind of fits the whole Alder and Cathanglis being connected nonsense.
Oh god, if at the end it's revealed that the nanobots are Cathanglis, that's gonna scare me.
Well, no, but you can have them form the image of Cathanglis to basically act as your body double.
Cathanglis is just casually breaking the world because because they are having popcorn.
Right, so specifically you would gain, these abilities.
Ooh. Oh!
Manifest Echo and Unleash Incarnation. Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking. But also, you have nanobots, so you have a way to physically manifest the avatar. Instead of just using magic, you're having your nanobots form into a cloud that is the avatar thing. But anyway, Manifest Echo is a bit wordy, but it's actually not all that complicated. Do you want me to help you go over this stuff, or are you just gonna read it on your own?
You can help me go over this stuff if you want.
It's up to you. I don't mind. It's
Yes.
Okay. Because I would prefer not to, because it's easier for me, and I get to be more lazy.
Fair enough.
So yeah. So first, as a bonus action, you can manifest an echo. That's part one. So you make an echo as a bonus action. Well, what's an echo? Well, you make the echo within 15 feet of you. An echo is a magical, translucent gray image of you that lasts until it's destroyed, until you dismiss it as a bonus action, or until you manifest another echo, or until you're incapacitated. So basically, there's no time limit on this thing. As long as you aren't incapacitated, it isn't destroyed, and you don't try to summon another one. That makes sense?
Oh.
It will be a gray, translucent-looking version of you, which in your case will actually just be a swarm of nanobots that vaguely form your outline, but will be hollow. Like it's not solid; it's hollow. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Would you like me to talk about what you can do with your echo? Or do you want me to talk would you like me to talk about what you can do with your echo first, or would you like me to talk about the stats of your echo first?
Stats.
The stats of your echo is, well, first it has AC equal to 14 plus your proficiency bonus. So what's your proficiency bonus?
It's level 11. I think 4.
Okay, so that means this thing has 18 AC. It has 18 AC, 1 hit point, and immunity to all conditions.
Ooh. That's good and bad.
It's good and bad, because it will die if a stiff breeze hits it, but it doesn't matter if there's like a hypnotic pattern, it will just be fine. It's immune to all forms of conditions. If your echo has to make a saving throw, it uses your saving throw bonus for the roll. So it basically goes off of your saving throws. It's kind of like Shin Ninja, yeah. You basically have a Shin Ninja, except in this case, it doesn't have Wonder Guard.
It is almost like Wonder Guard in the way you're talking about it.
It's like reverse Wonder Guard. If Shin Ninja was immune to all status moves, instead of yeah, because they can be damaged by anything, but it's immune to all statuses. Anyway, So yeah, if it has to make a saving throw, it uses your saving throw bonus. It is the same size as you, and it occupies its own space. So, for example, if someone tries to move past it, it does count as occupying the space. All right,
Oh.
that is all the stats of it. Any more questions on stats before we move on to what you
Does
can
it
do with it?
share? Does it share my immunities?
No,
Okay, good.
it doesn't share. The only thing it shares from you is your skills and your saving throws, and that's it.
I have a lot of good save. Oh wait, I have a lot of good save. That's why I keep on resetting. I
Besides
have a
that,
lot of good.
besides that, its other stats are 18 AC, 1 hit point, and immunity to all conditions. Overall, it's pretty simple. It's not really meant to be something that acts on its own. It's similar to the it's similar to the phantoms that you can summon in Fire Emblem 8, if you know what those are. Those 1 HP Axe Warrior guys used by the Summoner class. Anyway, what were you saying, Older? Yeah, it can be a good distraction. Anyway, would you like to know what you can actually do with this thing, though? Because, like, summoning an echo is one thing, but let's talk about what you can actually do with it, because some of these things are pretty nifty, let's say.
Yes.
So, on your turn, you can mentally command the echo to move up to 30 feet in any direction. No action required. So, every turn, you can just have it move 30 feet in a direction.
Can that be up?
Nothing in here tells me it can't be.
I'm sorry. That's my first thought. The Cobalt video of like it can go up and you can like have it levitate.
It do go down though. Yeah, it don't go down. It do go down. That's doing numbers on it. But yeah, it does. It just says, you can mentally command it to move 30 feet in any direction. It doesn't say walking, flight, none of that. It's just 30 feet in the direction. Okay. However, if your echo is ever more than 30 feet away from you at the end of its turn, it's destroyed. So don't fly too far in the air unless you're also in the air. That make sense?
What if I hold on to it?
Then it would be the normal rules for. Actually, I don't think you can, because it's not a physical creature.
Fair enough.
It'd be
Just
like
making sure.
it'd be like trying to hold on to a ghost. Anyway, so that's the first thing, is that you can move it each turn. However, you can also there is also 3 capabilities you can do with it on top of that. You like 1, 2, or 3 first, or just in order?
I want it in order.
All right, number 1, as a bonus action, you can teleport, magically swapping places with your echo at the cost of 15 feet of your movement, regardless of the distance between you two. So, on your turn, you can swap where both you and your echo are by expending 15 feet of walking speed. Which can do some pretty interesting shenanigans. You want to know what I mean? So it could be a high. Yeah, so you want a good example of a scenario I could see Alder realistically. Not just a character, but Alder specifically.
Yes.
Alright, so, Alder. Let's say you're standing on top of a building and you have someone that you need, and you have something you need to do. Okay, you manifest your echo, you use a bonus action to manifest your echo 15 feet away. You tell it to move another 15 feet off the building. You then spend your action to cast a spell to help your teammate. You then spend 15 feet of use action surge. Spend 15 feet of movement to swap with your echo, who is currently off the building, and then use your extra action to then catapult yourself into the street pile driving someone.
Hey,
Because you're off the building, so you're now falling.
and unlike the actual nanobots, this won't waste the nanobots.
No, it won't, because this is, yeah, this won't actually waste the nanobots.
And I assume they can actually deal damage, so I can just have it pile drive someone, follow up by me pile driving someone.
Well, I was about to get to that, because that actually gets into the second capability, which is, when you take the attack action on your turn, any attack you make with that action can originate from either your space or your echo space, and you get to choose for each attack. So, let's say that you are standing in front of someone and your echo is standing behind them, and you have 4 attacks. You can alternate between hitting them in the front and hitting them in the back for each one and be an asshole. Yes.
Literally the JoJo thing.
Yes, this is straight up, like, before we got Way of the Astral Self Monk, this was the closest you could get to a JoJo stance. And then we got Way of Astral Self Monk, which is just like, fuck it, we'll insert JoJo into D&D. But yeah, oh, trust me, this gets even crazier at higher levels when you get things like Echo Avatar. But anyway. So, yeah, to reiterate, anytime you take, not just take the attack action, but anytime you take the attack action on your turn, any attack you take can originate from either you or the Echo space. And you get to choose for each attack. However, would you like to know what the third capability is?
What?
When a creature that you can see within 5 feet of your echo moves at least 5 feet away from it, you could use your reaction to make an opportunity attack on that creature as if you were in the echo space. So basically, you increase your opportunity attack range. Because now, if someone moves by your echo, you can opportunity attack them, not just by your own space. Yeah, yes, it does share the blind sight. Because it has your senses. It is basically you.
That is going to be amazingly good.
Uh-huh. So that's everything that Manifest Echo can do by itself. You have 2 people with blind... They're technically the same person, but... Also, I have a funny gag you could do, Alder, if you want to know what that gag is?
Yes.
I like to imagine that when you have your echo manifested and you start talking, you're talking in stereo.
Yes!
Where both you and your avatar are talking at the same time. And if someone questions this, you go, I don't know, I can't turn this thing off.
She's just casually going to cause more and more chaos.
Yeah. Alright, back to Shady Tavern.
And I like to imagine that this happens while Alder's trying to train her nanobots.
Yeah. I also like to imagine this happened partially as a result of the Silvestro shenanigan Oath of Ancient nonsense. Like, this was like a backfire thing that triggered, and like... Because I like to imagine Sylvester reached out to give them Oath of Ancients. And then Cathaglis just intervened and just said... And just tapped Alder and said, hey, here's the thing. And it just... Alder looks behind her, and it's just the echo form version of her that tapped her on the shoulder.
Oh god! That is like, we have Cathaglis now. That is not good.
Wait, do you want your echo form to just be Cathaglis?
No, I hope. Wait, that means that he breaks the one rule. Yeah, Cathaglis can't travel outside of their reality. Nope, they got bored.
I'd love to hear her argue with Yukari saying, technically I didn't travel there. I'm manifesting an astral image of myself there. There's a difference.
Oh god, yes. You know what? Do it. It's Cathaglis.
Oh god, the Echo Avatar is Cathaglis. Great.
Yay.
Welcome back, Foxy. I heard a very quiet Foxy say yay. Also, is my microphone audio so good? Because I stood up from my chair because I'm animated for this stuff, but it also makes me go farther away from my mic.
No, you don't understand. It's not sane. It's Cathangless. I'm going to have the opportunity of playing up the Cathangless as the Echo, and Alder is Alder.
Alright. Yeah, my shadow. Imagine the shadow being the same version of Alder. No. Well, it's possible, but most likely new. Anyway,
Cathangless legit just shreds, like, Cathangless like, I got bored. I like to be in this world now.
Right. Which, speaking of Cathangless, we're not done, because we have a whole nother ability called Unleash Incarnation. Would you like to know what that does?
Yes.
At 3rd level, you can heighten your Echo's fury. Whenever you take the attack action, you can make one additional melee attack for the Echo's position. So basically, if you have 2 melee attacks on your turn, actually you have 3. Your Echo gets a pot shot at them.
Yes.
You can use this feature a number of times equal to your Constitution modifier, and you regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest. So you can't use this for every attack, but you can use this for, like, a good amount of them. What's your con mod?
That is not my command. I'm trying to grab my name. It keeps on floating. 5.
Ah, so you can use it up to 5 times per long rest. Darkstar would not have memory of Kath in this one. Yes, but Kath would have memory of Round Darkstar in this one. You want to know why, Round Darkstar? Because I can actually explain to you why. Fun fact, canonically speaking, Cathangless knows about the cyberpunk campaign. You want to know how?
Me?
Alder, do you even know how?
Well, I think you said Cathangless has like knowledge of a lot of worlds. They just don't know it.
Well, it's not even that. It's a more interesting reason.
Curious.
Because I've said before that Finreal has all the knowledge I know, and I know about the Cyberpunk campaign. So if he's if Cathangless has hung around Finreal, then she probably could have just heard it offhand from Finreal. They could have just heard it offhand by Finreal mentioning the Cyberpunk campaign and then looking into it because they were interested in it, because they know how Cathangless gets when they hear about a new world. And they probably started looking into it because they're interested in it, and Yukari just baps them with the fan and goes, "No." Cathangless is less evil than Loki.
Basically, the fact of how they act.
Kind of. I don't consider Loki. Well, I don't consider Barful Loki to be that evil. Yeah. Like, sure, he's a bad guy, but compared to a lot of the villains, he's not that bad. Anyway, so that's your 2 abilities that you gain now. Keep in mind, these are the base 3rd level abilities. You'll get more as you level up Fighter. Would you like an example of what the 18th level Echo Fighter ability is? Just
Yes.
You're probably not going to get it, but I'm just going to mention what the capstone would be. So,
Maybe I can get at the end.
actually, do you want to, since we're here anyway, you want to talk about what the other abilities do, even though you don't have them yet?
Yeet.
Alright, we have the 7th level ability, Echo Avatar, the 10th level ability, Shadow Martyr, the 15th level ability of Reclaim Potential, and the 18th level ability of Legion of One. Which do you want to go over first?
Legion of One.
I will repeat the names. It is Echo Avatar, Shadow Martyr, Reclaim Potential, and Legion of One. Alright, you want to go over Legion?
Legion of One.
To be fair, Wild Darkstar, you're still having to deal with murder hobos. You just don't have to deal with murder hobos murder hoboing. Difference. They are being timid and tame right now because they have new toys and they're busy with their new toys.
Also, Cathangless will not allow Alder to murder easily.
Yes. But they will allow Alder to suplex a helicopter. Oh, right. Actually, your theory about the Echo being the more sane version of Alder might actually be correct, given the fact that Cathanglis would hold Alder back in terms of killing. Because Cathanglis is a goody two shoes and doesn't like to kill people. Sorry, go ahead.
I want to stab someone. No, you're going to bed.
Yep.
It's the scene, but in reverse of what do you want? The souls of the innocent. A bagel. It's gonna be Alder going the souls of the innocent. Cathanglis going a bagel.
No. 2 bagels. No! I love that. I was trying to think of that.
It's the bagel meme, but reverse. Instead of him, getting bagels, you get souls of the innocents.
Yeah. I want a bagel. Souls of the Innocents. 2 bagels? Souls of the Innocents. No! And I meant for right now. Yeah, fair. I mean, at least Cathangus is a conscious, so I'll try. Okay, so Legion of One. Would you like to know what Legion of One does? At 18th level, you could use a bonus action to create 2 echoes with your Manifest Echo ability. And these echoes... Yep, and these echoes can coexist. If you try to create a 3rd echo, the previous 2 are destroyed. Anything you do from one of the echo's position can be done from the other instead. In addition, when you roll initiative and have no uses of your Unleash Incarnation left, you regain 1 use of it. Unleash Incarnation is the ability to let you get an extra attack. They just... Yeah, you can make 2 Cathanglises. Or, another idea I had was, you make Cathanglis enter cool. Like...
Just proves the party! Cathanglis makes the... Oh god, no. Why did I have that thought in my head pop up? Cathanglis makes the other riddle!
Oh god, now are we going to get Echo Fighter Cathanglis summoning Alder as an Echo Avatar? Is that going to be a thing in the Starfund campaign? Is that going to be a thing in the Starfund campaign?
Who knows?
We're gonna get... How did I get here?
I summoned you as an Echo Avatar. How? I don't know.
It's like, how? The power of chocolate. What? Bye!
Shoves chocolate into their face. Anyway, which do you want to know next? Echo Avatar, Shadow Martyr, or Reclaim Potential?
Reclaim Potential.
By 15th level, you've learned to absorb the fleeting magic of your Echo. When an Echo of yours is destroyed by taking damage, you can gain a number of temporary hit points equal to 2d6 plus your con mod, provided you don't already have temp HP. You can use this feature a number of times equal to your con modifier, minimum once, and you re-expand all expended uses of your facial long rest. So basically, if your Echo gets waxed for whatever reason, you get a buff to your temp HP. I will point out, by the way, there's no range limit on this, but that's fine because your Echo form still has to be within 30 feet of you anyway. So.
Yeah, 30 feet, I assume, is just like the cap on the limit.
Yeah, that's there's no way to increase it. That's the cap on how far away your Echo can be. Granted, though, it's if your Echo ends their turn 30 feet away from you. So, like, they could move farther away from you, but they'll disappear at the end of it. Anyway, Shadow Martyr or Echo Avatar?
Echo Avatar.
Starting at 7th level, you can temporarily transfer your consciousness to your Echo. I'll just let that sink in for a second.
Oh no.
Just swapping minds with Cathangus.
That would break anyone.
Starting at 7th level, you can temporarily transfer your consciousness to your Echo. As an action, you can see through your Echo's eyes and hear through its ears. During this time, you're deafened and blinded. You can sustain this effect up to 10 minutes, and you can end it at any time. While your Echo is being used this way, it can be up to 1,000 feet away from you without being destroyed. So, there's your range limit thing. If you give up your own ability to see, you can have your Echo up to 1,000 feet away. if you give up your own ability to see and hear.
I like that.
Yeah, Cathanglus is indeed a living paradox. Anyway, final ability, Shadow Martyr. Starting at 10th level, you can make your echo throw itself in front of an attack, directed at another creature that you can see. President, get down! This... You just send Cathanglus just yells, "For the buttercream!" and just dies in front of a bullet. Or something random.
Am I right for what I said?
Please don't cause two paradox, or it would cause a paradox. Ah!
Cathangus is a different personality of Alder. You know what? I just like to imagine that. I think I brought up. Sylvester did like the. If you know the scene in Skyward Sword where Link is just like flying, and then Groose immediately grabs onto the back. That's basically what Cathangus did.
Yeah. The way I like to think of it is that Cathanglus and Alder are alternates. Like, they're alternate versions of the same person in different timelines. Or another way to think about it is they're different reincarnations of the same person. Like, they have the same soul, it's just a different lifetime. Is the way I think of it. Did Foxy leave?
What did you respond to a minute, like not a minute, a second before he left?
Oh. Foxy left. Either way. No, Foxy's gone from the Discord call. They must be having issues on their end, or they must have felt left out of the conversation. I don't know. Either way. Oh, I haven't even talked about what Shadow Martyr actually does. So. Oh, is Foxy back? Welcome back, Foxy. We missed you.
No.
Foxy, if you're talking, we cannot hear you. You are most likely muted. Or your mic isn't working. Oh, saw the green circle there. What do you mean? Let's see if this is a mistake. I saw that, Alder. What did you do?
Giving Cathangus power in this realm.
Well, I'll wait for Foxy to respond and say something. But while that's happening, oh, I could, dude. Are you really far away from your microphone? Because I could like barely hear you.
I'm here. I'm here. Yeah, I'm okay.
What happened?
Stuff.
Do you want to talk about it?
Well, there's not much to talk about. Just, I was just walking back with water.
Ah, okay, fair enough. From how it sounded, I thought you were like upset. You know what? I've talked a lot. Water sounds good. I'll be back. I'm gonna grab some water. Alder can hold down the fort with all their weird noises.
Insert sound.
Actually, I have a question. I am going to turn off my microphone and let me know if you hear the audio in the audio track cut out.
Well, I hear music. If your mic is off.
Okay, cool. So I can turn off my microphone and the music still goes. That's nice. Okay, so I'm gonna keep the music playing while I'm gone. I'll be back.
Dee 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 dee.
Uh,
And
right.
We're still watching. Get you.
God damn it, YouTube Premium. Oddly sped it up, okay.
Yes, we know YouTube. Yes, we know YouTube. You advertise your own advertisement to disable advertisement.
You're advertising your own advertising and an advertisement to disable your advertisement. Dun, 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 dun.
I think YouTube Premium does disable advertisement. It's just all advertisement, but their own advertisement.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, have you guys heard of Foul World?
No,
I can't tell if that was a yes that was cut off or a no.
that was a no.
Okay. How about you, Rattle?
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
I mentioned I heard something mentioned about Outworld, and I'm like Mortal Kombat.
No, Foul World.
Because Outworld is the name of the realm that Shao Kahn is from in Mortal Kombat.
I put in roleplay chat.
Oh, Pal World. No, I've never heard of Pal World.
Damn, I haven't.
I am looking this up.
You should look on YouTube. It seems to be a very fun game that's going to be released on the
Oh!
beta version.
It
It's going to
does
be
look pretty. I'm going to link it.
it's going to be released this January, and I signed up for the beta, so I'm excited.
I posted the Steam link in Group 2 chat.
It
Is
looks
it?
like Pokemon, but it has its own unique spin on it.
Rattle.
It's basically Nintendo if they have the walnuts to take a step forward.
Okay. Let's not make arbitrary judgment calls on Pokemon or this game. It's not fair to compare it to Pokemon, and it's also not fair to call this Pokemon but better. Those are two unfair judgments in terms of all things. It's its own thing. It's like calling Digimon Pokemon. It's not. There's some surface level similarities, but like to me, this is the same similar thing that people went, "Oh, Genshin Impact is just Breath of the Wild." Back when it first came out. Remember that? Based purely off the art style of Genshin Impact, people are like, "Wait, this is just Breath of the Wild," because of, like, the environmental shit. Then no, it's not.
Didn't mean to actually offend anyone. So
I wasn't.
Oh, I'm not offended. I'm just. Also, yeah, Rattle. It's fine. I just don't want. I just get a pet peeve when people are like, "Oh, it's just this," and then they stop thinking about it, and I'm like, "But you're underselling it." I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player. This happens a lot in Yu-Gi-Oh, and it bugs me a lot in Yu-Gi-Oh. You want Alder? You play Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard someone say? Have you ever like seen a card that searches and someone go, "Oh, that's a Stratos effect"?
I've heard the concept.
Yeah. It's a similar sort of thing where people like, oh, this card does this and this. Oh, it's just, or like, oh, it's just an Underworld King, or oh, it's just a Stratos or whatever. Oh, it's just a skill drain. Yeah. Like saying Plasma is just a one-sided skill drain. Like, on one hand, yes. On the other hand, that's not all it does, and that's also not how its effect works. Like, you can summarize it that way to remember it easier. That's fine, but don't explain it that way to other people, because then they're never going to learn what its actual effect is, which will lead to the problem in Yu-Gi-Oh! Of people not reading their own damn cards.
Back to session.
Oh, we're in the session still. Remember, this is like a casual hangout session thing, so...
And Alder's just like, yeah, I understand you. I am on top of you. I'm on top of you.
we're still working on our sheet because we level up and now we're getting new stuff. Speaking of which, I still need help.
Oh great, now there's two Alders on the map.
There's a Cathagus Alder.
Alder, and Cathangless. Well, Cathangless Alder needs to have 1 HP.
I do not know how to do that without reducing mine.
It would require making a new character sheet.
Which I don't think we are up to right now.
Right. Actually, let me check something. Is Echo just a monster saplock? No. Okay, fair enough. Well, that's fine. Oh god, I found the Zubat of D&D. Like, I look at this thing and I just go, is that just Demon Zubat? I posted in Group 2 chat. It's evidently called an echo demon.
Huh.
This looks like Demon Zubat. Oh! Interesting. So, if you are someone who is aligned to evil and you lie a lot during your life, you become this thing. This is evidently known as the Liar's Destiny. Yeah, nearly every evil soul told lies during its mortal life, some petty, some bold, some deadly. It is said when a truly despicable liar's soul passes to the abyss, it sometimes takes the form of an echo demon. The tormented creature is surrounded by a constant echoing chatter that repeats every lie it ever told. Surrounding the demon with a cacophony aura of noise that disorient and demoralize disposed. So basically, you lied so much during your life that you have now just gotten an aura around you that is made of all of the lies you have ever said. Which just causes people to be disoriented from the amount of voices they hear. That's kind of neat.
I like it.
Yeah. It's from the Creature Codex.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, great. One of its abilities is called Echoes of the Abyss. Another thing... Oh, wait. Never mind. I was like, another thing tied to the Abyss. I'm like, wait, no. The Abyss is the name of the demon realm. Right. Whenever I read Abyss, I think of the Void. And no, it's not the Void. The Abyss and the Void are two different things indeed. Would Pet the Drake companion I have? Yes. By the way, have you thought about what you want to name the Clockwork Drake? The Clockwork Dragon. You do not. This is Royal Darkstar's to name.
Oh yeah.
I named it Toro to mess with Zoro. Hey Zoro, it's your name but with a T.
Oh god damn it! This is gonna be very annoying later on.
Yes.
What are you just gonna have the Are you just gonna have the Clockwork Dragon holding a red cape, going Toro, Toro? In before Zoro turns into a bull. I mean, you are
I
a
mean, I would
shifter.
if I could, but I only got one shifting form.
Someone get a polymorph spell. Stat.
Alder. Alder has polymorphs.
Alder. I'm just imagining just Toro gets the red cape and Alder just polymorphs you into a bull, and then there's just a bull fighting contest.
The heck? There's a tree demon called a sap demon. Got it.
Yes. Which, by the way, as a courtesy to you, Rattle, I will let you choose what the Clockwork Dragon's personality is, because I have no ideas for what their character should be. So, you get to make their character, yay! In terms of their personality and shit. Yeah, I'll let you pick what their personality is. I don't care.
Oh, right. I still need to figure out those three.
Jesus, that was loud.
I
Thank
had
you.
to do it once.
I know. Thank you, but Jesus, that was loud. Anyway. You were saying, Foxy?
I still need to update my sheet because I still need one level to spend in and Oath of the Ancients.
Yeah, drag in the Oath of the Ancients stuff into your sheet. And then pick your final level.
Thing is, I don't know what I gain from +1 level to Paladin or Rogue, or if I should pick up another class.
Go look it up. You have eyes and a finger and a mouse to click with.
I am.
I feel
That's
like,
my problem.
that's a neat idea. Clockwork Dragon is a jokester.
Nice.
Oh, that could be an idea. If it's a jokester, then maybe it's tied to the Feywild in some way. Maybe it came from the Feywild. I mean, hell, given the fact that it came out of Zoro's head. Maybe Sylvester gave it to you.
Yeah, so I showed that the Echo is basically a Fae without being a Fae.
Right, but I'm
It's
talking about the
Cathangless.
right, but I'm talking about the Clockwork Dragon.
Ooh, I'd like to see it. Oh.
Because
Oh.
they talked about the Clockwork Dragon being a trickster, and it did come out of a green portal coming out of Zoro's head. So it could very well be from Silvestro, and yeah, that would explain why it's a trickster, because it has it's a mechanical creature, but it has some Fey energies in it, or it was around Fey creatures. Just a possibility. Um, that sounds fine, Rattle.
Yee, sounds cool.
Yeah. By the way, Rattle, I will go ahead and tell you, you are in charge of writing dialogue for your Clockwork Dragon.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh,
They,
God, no.
yeah, I will help you where I can. But this is the same thing I do with everyone's NPCs, like Edward and stuff, like the constructs in the other campaign. Of if you make the thing and it's part of your character, then you voice it and stuff.
Oh, I
You're
know, like the Echo's Cathangless, so I'm gonna be voicing the Echo.
right, and in this case, Rattle just gained the Clockwork Dragon, so they're now going to be the one typing for the Clockwork Dragon. If you look in the chat field, Rattle, at the bottom there is an as feature where you can actually click and then you can select your name to go to Clockwork Dragon and talk as them. Which, by the way, I just realized this doesn't actually have the picture of the Clockwork Dragon there. Would you like to see what Clockwork Dragon actually looks like, picture-wise?
It looks cool.
Yeah, but I don't see it in Roll20, so I'm gonna go post the picture. Not the one-headed one, because it's a CR8 one. Ah, see down 5 tools. Fair enough.
I'm preferring with the music.
What was that?
I'm just vibing with the music.
Yeah. I think this is pretty good music for this session.
Oh wait, I forgot to add my con when leveling up twice, so I think my HP is higher. How do I do it? Floor is 93, right?
Also, Rattle, you brought up the thing before about this being Pokemon, and I'm like, and I just posted a screenshot of like, you ever see Electabuzz just pull out a giant fucking minigun? Because they did that in
Wait.
this game.
5th level paladin, I get an extra attack?
Yeah, you get the extra attack feature.
So that's why I can do 2 attacks?
Yes.
I thought that was something else, like from a chip.
No. It's from 5th level Paladin.
Okay, aura of protection for level 6, and I do not know how to pronounce this. Expertise?
Expertise.
Expertise.
Ah,
There we go. Rattle, if you want to know my official HP, it's 119.
Nice.
so what does expertise do?
Read it.
I can't. It's a it's a black word, not a link.
Are you looking at the stat table? Because if so, you can scroll down and go look at it.
Oh, here it is. Expertise. As first level, you can choose 2 of your skill proficiencies, or 1 of your skill proficiency, and your proficiency with these tool. Your proficiency bonus is double for any ability check that's used. Of either proficiency. At level 6, you may choose 2
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
What?
I removed the clock return.
Where is it? Ah, here it is. Aura of protection.
Now only Sagat the Nightwolf will be able to see.
Oh, Aura of protection for someone unlike Rattle.
What does Aura Protection do?
Starting at level 6, you and a friendly creature within 10 feet. He, you must take a saving throw. The creature gains bonus to the saving throw equal to your charisma modifier, minimum of bonus 1. You must be constant to grant. Oh, conscious to grant this bonus.
Yeah, so they just get bonuses to saving throws, which is good.
Yes, but it's only to friendly creature, not allies.
Allies are usually friendly creatures. Do you know why it says friendly creatures and not just allies?
Bug.
Oh, take care, Alder.
Bye.
Bye. Also, thank you for fixing it, Rattle. The reason why it says friendly creatures and not just allies is because allies would only be, your teammates and your immediate and your actual allies. Friendly creatures includes all of the innocent bystanders and the people that aren't necessarily on your team but are neutral.
Okay.
We don't have to call the session right here. Because we kind of know what Elder is doing for the rest of the time in the rope trick. Is there anything else all of you want to talk about and do in the stream? Because we still got more
If I
time.
pick up, if I do pick up a third class, what class should I pick up?
I don't know. Depends on what you want to get in terms of like abilities and stuff.
Okay, let me look at the classes.
Yeah. Well, Rattle, I'm going to be helping Foxy for at least. I'm probably not going to call off the stream until I'm done with Foxy, unless I want to do this off camera, Foxy.
We can do this off camera.
Well, okay then. Is there anything else that you all want to talk about? Well, hold on, Rattle, before you leave. Is there anything else you all want to talk about or do in game before we sign off here?
Um, I guess my character will be trying to help fix Alder's. Well, wait, did Alder already got out of his suit or no? Her suit.
You would have helped her within like the first 5 minutes to get out of her suit. So yeah, that would have happened during the first initial time. And yeah, with your work, because it takes 10 minutes to don or doff heavy armor. So yeah, to take it off, yeah, you could have cut the time in half and had it be only 5 minutes.
I guess for now I'll be like get in contact with my shield defenders to see if they can help out in this situation from the outside because uh they were never in the area throughout the entire building being collapsing saga.
Right, but you cannot contact them from within the rope trick
Yeah.
because it's a different dimension.
So
Uh,
after that,
unless there's anything else, I think we can call the session here.
yeah, okay.
Anything else, Foxy? You seem like you really want to talk about something.
No, I just thought of something that probably could be explained by somebody else easily.
What is it?
something something. The you never said anything about our suit signals going offline when we entered the rope trick last time.
Right, because your suit signals are not the same as your communicator.
Okay.
And yeah, Rattle got offline. Okay. Well, yeah, with that, I'm going to sign off. Thank you all for watching. If you need, you still are. I'll talk to y'all next time.